Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today guys, we're going to be doing another post-rotation video. Today guys, we're going to be looking at my post-rotation Ultra Necrozma Malamar deck, which might be my favorite post-rotation deck right now. I had a lot of fun playing it. I got a pretty good game against my friend who's playing a Pikachu and PikaRom GX deck. It was a really cool match. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, it's my Ultra Necrozma Malamar post-rotation deck. I do like this deck a lot. It has a lot of different options. You have Ultra Necrozma, you have Giratina, you have Gengar Mimikyu, and even Dawnwings is a pretty big player in this deck. So this is a pretty fun deck to play. So before I get into these pieces of video, guys, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG, guys. As always, if you're ever looking to get PTCGO codes, get them there. If you're trying to pre-order Unified Minds codes, when they do end up going live for pre-order over at Card Cavern TCG, use code LDF at the checkout, and you get yourself a 5% discount on your purchase, and supports the channel as well as supporting your purchase. You can also get stuff like trainer kit codes, other pack codes there, Pokemon GX codes are all over at Card Cavern TCG. So make sure you use code LDF at the checkout if you do end up pre-ordering any codes there, like Unified Minds, when those codes are up for pre-order over at Card Cavern TCG. So now let's look at the deck. So Ultra Necrozma Malamar is already a deck that's pretty good right now in the standard format. But as we go into the new format, it seems to be one of the decks that keeps the most support. The deck still keeps Mysterious Treasure, Viridian still around, you still keep Dawnwings and stuff like Giratina, and of course Malamar is still a thing. So this deck still keeps a lot of its support. Losing Ultra Ball is not too big of a deal because we do have stuff like Pokémon Communication to maybe help us out instead. So this deck still keeps up pretty well. We already know what Ultra Necrozma does. Got the Attack Photon Geyser, which discards all basic psychic energy attached to his Pokemon, doing 80 damage for each energy you discard in this way. So if you put 3 psychics on to your Ultra Necrozma, you do 260 damage. And of course, we're going to be building up our Necrozma through Malamar's Psychic Recharge ability. And because we have Viridian and Treasures, it's pretty easy to get energy to discard for Psychic Recharge. And again, we have a bit of other options for attackers. We are losing Necrozma-GX with Prismatic Burst, and Mimikyu is also leaving too. But we still have Giratina, of course, with Distortion Door and Shadow Impact. A great non-GX attacker. Giratina Malamar will probably be another decent deck to look at, too. Another nice thing about using Giratina, and even using Gengar Mimikyu, is that they just slap Mewtwo GX in the face. Mewtwo GX is going to be a pretty big deck in this new format, so you can use these Psychic attackers to help beat it up. We also still have, like, Ultra Necrozma, which can kind of just rack energy on it to knock it out, too. And again, having the Gengar Mimikyu can be good with Poltergeist. A 2 energy attack is really nice, and you also can hit big numbers. Without Ultra Ball in the format, it's going to be hard for the opponent to thin their hand down of trainers, so Poltergeist can take huge one-shots. And of course, Dawnwings here for Invasion. Moon's Eclipse can also be really good. From other things in the deck, we got Ditto, just for that 5th Inkay. I got 2 Jirachis in the deck for Stellar Wish, just for setup. And I am playing 1 copy of Dedenne for Dedenne change. It's basically for the Pokemon. Of course, Stretcher's gone, so having that 5th Inkay slot is why I like having the Ditto in here. We go into the items now. Pretty simple stuff. Treasures and Pokecoms for searching out your Pokemon. And I am playing for Custom Catcher. Custom Catcher is a really iffy card. I talk about this quite a bit. If Custom Catcher is going to be worth it or not to play in your deck. It's like, well, you can play the double Custom Catcher, but you can only play it if you have a way to get it. So if you play Green or Jirachi, you should only be playing that if you have that. If you're playing anything else, don't bother with Custom Catcher. It's not worth it. It just kind of clunks your hand up. But we do play 4 in this deck. Custom Catcher is really good for Photon Geyser, bring stuff up, bring tag teams up, knock them out. I am going in with 4 switches. Of course, Escape Rope, and another huge loss is Guzma. Another big loss for this deck is Guzma. But having 4 switches is just good. You attack with Photon Geyser, and you switch to the bench, recharge your Necrozma back up, and then switch back into Necrozma. Preferably bring out, you know, Jirachi in the active spot. I got 3 Viridian Forest, an amazing supporter card in this deck, allowing you to get your Metals and Psychics in the discard and in your hand. I'm going with a pretty simple supporter of Lillie, Cynthia, and Erika. I know some people are actually prioritizing more Erikas in their deck now instead of just playing 2. But with Ultra Ball gone, it's harder to get Erika rolling, so I'm not really a fan of playing, you know, super high on the Erika. A lot of people are considering, like, more than, you know, 2 Erikas now, so I don't know. I still just think the 4 Cynthia, 4 Lillie, 1 Erika engine works fine. Got 2 Escape Boards for Jirachi, and I am playing 2 Spell Tags. It's an interesting card, and obviously, you know, half this deck is Psychic and the other half is using, like, Dragons, so you don't really need Spell Tags. You can also play Dragon Talon in this deck, too, for Necrozma, by the way. Choice Helmet could be kind of cool, makes Necrozma a little more beefier. But Spell Tag is nice because it allows you to use Giratina and Gengar. When you ever attack with them, this can activate and you can get some value out of it. Of course, you can still do Distortion Door, Spell Tag, Sky Scorching Light plays too. I am playing 1 Beast Energy, 2 Metals, and 8 Psychic. Some lists for Ultra Necrozma Malamar play like 6 Psychic. I like having a lot of Psychic energy in this deck. Having a lot of Psychic means you discard it with treasures. You're discarding them with the Viridians. Personally, I think you need to still play a lot of Psychic energy. But yeah, this is my Ultra Malamar list. And here you go with the game against PikaRom. Alright guys, here we go. We're going to get into our post-rotation matches now with Ultra Squids. And it looks like we're up against PikaRom. This is going to be a really interesting game. We don't have Mew in the deck. So, Tag Bolt could be a problem. We'll have to see though. I think PikaRom is going to be a fun game. Assuming they're playing PikaRom. It might not be though, but the sleeves and the types and everything give it away. And okay, we have a very good hand. Jirachi start in Inkay. Got Lillie turn 1, a Viridian. Looking pretty good. One of the problems with this new format is like Tournament Lilies are a little bit weaker now because without Ultra Ball, you can't really thin your hand down. So it's kind of awkward. Okay, we have a Gengar Mimikyu. Might actually save that. Alright, let's do the Viridian first. I want to find a treasure or a Pokémon for my Stellar Wish. That's what I'm trying to look for here. We got a treasure, alright. I want to get probably Ultra Necrozma. We need to be ready to kind of go for a big old Photon Geyser. But I'm actually going to fake them out and go Poltergeist in a couple turns too. Alright, well, Lillie did find an energy. We got another treasure. Go get rid of Switch. I'm gonna get another Inkay. What else do I want to do? Probably just pass. So we'll see if Viridian doesn't get bumped. If it doesn't, that'd be good because we can build up the Necrozma here. We have 2 energy in the discard, so we can definitely load this guy up. Get ready for a big Photon Geyser. We'll see if our opponent gets a knockout on Jirachi. That would be pretty bad because we didn't really get a great hand off of this. We could still go for Poltergeist, though, even with this hand. We could still go for Poltergeist, but... well, assuming the Viridian doesn't get bumped anyways. So we'll see if they go for Zapdos. They got a Volkner. That can get them the Zapdos KO. If they do choose to do that. If they knock me out Zapdos, I don't know what to do. I don't know if Gengar would work. Their hand is not very big. And I think we'd have to go... we might have Ultra Necrozma? I don't know. I don't really like that, though. Alright, well, my water bottle's empty. I don't know why I opened that. Alright, so they will go for the Zapdos play. Do they have a counter stadium? Hopefully not. No, they don't. Okay, so this kind of sucks. Not ideal, because we don't have another follow-up supporter. Not the end of the world, though. Alright, we got ourselves a beautiful Cynthia. Coming in clutch at the last minute. Alright. We're going to save that Viridian play. I don't want to get rid of anything in my hand there. And, alright, what are we looking at here? Alright, we can Viridian away the Inkay. Get the Metal Energy. We'll see if they knock out Necrozma here. If not, this could be pretty big. Do I bother with another Malamar? We didn't really get any of the things. I think I just go for Photon Geyser. Could play the Spell Tag down. Don't need to, though. If we can get a Switch here, we could potentially KO them next turn. We got a Lillie. So if we can find one of our 3 other Switches in the deck, maybe we can get a knockout with Photon Geyser. If not, I don't know. We have to build up for Dawn Wings, maybe. We could even use... we can maybe go for a Gengar Mimikyu play, depending on how big their hand looks. They do need a lot to KO me, though. They need 2 Electro Powers to knock... they need a lot. They need, like, Thunder Mount, Electro Power, Coco Prism, Energy Switch. I'm pretty sure Ultra Necrozma is going to be living the turn. Like, I'm almost certain Ultra Necrozma will not be getting knocked out here. Ooh, they did find a Thunder Mount, though. Oh, I might be wrong. Lillie for 6. They could get the knockout. That Thunder Mountain's a big card. But again, they need Electro Powers too. They could go for just a Tag Bolt, but then they don't get the value out of Tag Bolt. I'm gonna bite. So I'm really hoping for a Switch here. If we can top deck a Switch, we'll be good. Oh, there's 1 E-Power. That's not good. Oh, but it looks like they're just gonna swing me. So that's fine. We're still once again looking for Switch. There's a Gengar Mimikyu. We'll play him down, I guess. Slap that spell tag on. Unfortunately, we do not have access to another custom catcher. I think we'll do this. Build my boy up. There's really no need to attack. We need a switch, I think. Go for a Gengar play. I might go for Lillie. If I find another custom catcher, that'd be good. But I don't have as many high odds. I think we'll attach. Nah, we'll Lillie. It's fine. Okay, we did actually get the double custom catcher. That's sweet. We got Ditto Prism too. Don't know if I need that. So we can custom catcher this up. And I'm going to do that just to get some damage on it. Don't really need the Ditto. I could try to go for a Gengar knockout, but they only have 5 cards. But to be fair, I actually can save my... Okay, you know what? Screw it. I think actually this is fine. Ooh, almost clicked Horror House. Alright, Poltergeist. Alright, 150. I'll take it. This is fine. We can save the Necrozma for later. Denying him prizes is also pretty important, I think. We're going to have to force him to go for a Tag Bolt double electric power, and if he does that, we have like spell tag and stuff, so that's good. I don't know. If he does knock out the Gengar here, this could be pretty bad. He would need 2 electro powers. I didn't see an electro power. I'm pretty sure it was a Lillie, Volkner, and an energy switch. So I think the best thing to do is deny the prize. Next turn, we could maybe retreat, try to find Viridian, go in, knock him out with Photon Geyser, and then just rebuild ourselves back up. Or maybe bench like a Giratina finally. They're going to go for a Radar, though. You can also try to set up a Sky Scorching Light play if they play down any low HP Pokemon, but no Dedennes are in the deck, because it was a pure Lightning deck I saw. They're going to get the Dedenne. So they could drop the Dedenne, and if the Dedenne does find them the Electro Power, they could knock me out with Tag Bolt, but actually going to attach the other PikaRom. Okay, they're going to E-switch then Dedenne, which means there's a fresh one in the active. But this is why I, can save this thing for later, because a couple energy, we can knock him out. This is why I did save the Ultra Necrozma, because we could just load up with energy here, potentially knock it out. We'll see if my opponent gets KO. They need to find that other Electro Power. They've played 1 so far. They need 2 E-powers if they want to take out my Gengar. And even if they do that, we got Spell Tags, so we can spread the damage. We can also... Well, I mean, it would be bad because they are going to get 3 prizes. So they do knock me out. Actually, I think we lose. So we kind of have to hope they don't get a knockout here in order to win this game. And right, nope, just a full blitz for 150, which is good. They got a decent sized hand. We can try to go for a knockout, or we can just build ourselves up here. Go for an Ultra Necrozma KO, which I think is good too. Alright, well, Cynthia, we're really looking for Viridian. Nope, no Viridian. That sucks. Another energy either. We can't do Dedenne because we didn't get any EXP shares, or Pokecoms, which does actually kind of suck. Only 1 energy in the discard, no Viridians or anything. I guess what we can do is play a custom catcher. We can invasion. No, we can just retreat into Dawn Wings. Switch into the... Yeah. We can do this, right? Yeah, this works out fine. Don't know what I'm tripping over. Don't know why I'm tripping. And we just gotta figure out how to take this last prize. I'm pretty sure this is enough damage, right? Like, 3 energies is 240? Yeah, we have a knockout, right? 180 plus 60 is indeed 240. And might as well save the custom catcher. We can actually just use it next turn to just win the game by bringing this up. Yeah, 260. Yeah, my math was a little off, but we got the knockout, which is all that matters. There's a Pokémon. There's another Ultra, which is good too. We can also just maybe go with an Ultra play. There's another Pokémon. Alright, this is pretty good. If he can Tag Bolt me this turn, that could be pretty bad. He could knock both these things out and just win the game. We'll see if my opponent is able to pull that off. This is a Nail Biter. Oh, no, he's going to knock me out with Zapdos, though. So then we just kind of have to go for Giratina here, I think. All we really need to do is just find another custom catcher. If he benches something, we can go for a bigger Erika's Hospitality, which I like. They're going to E-switch, move the energy around, building up the Zero Aura, which is smart. So if they do bench something here, we can do a nicer Erika, because all we really need to do is find the custom catcher. We just need to find our boy custom catcher. And well, custom catcher and like a Viridian and energy, but that shouldn't be too hard to find. We still have a decent chunk of stuff left in the deck. So bring in the Mally. See what we draw. Do the energy. Okay. We just need our other custom catcher. So we can do Giratina. So why not? We can hit this thing, hit that. Put this at 180 HP. Got 80 HP left. So we can always swing with Giratina here, possibly. We can also knock him out with Dark Flash. Okay, let's do this. Let's Pokémon. Put you away. Could grab another Inkay. Yeah, let's get another Inkay. Just to have more Mallies in play. Our board state is looking pretty good. We'll just go for an Erika and try and find another custom catcher. Nope. We did get a switch, so that's fine for now. So we're going to have to attack him with Giratina here, I think. We gotta hope they don't do Tag Bolt, though, either. Like, literally, if they do one more Tag Bolt, we kind of just lose. Not getting another Viridian is pretty bad. So we just gotta hope they don't do Tag Bolt. But they move the energy off, so pretty unlikely, I would like to say. Pretty unlikely they'll get there. You see one more prize to win the game. But this is a pretty good game against my opponent here. This is a pretty good match against PikaRom. Showing off the Ultra deck pretty well, I think, within this game. They're going to bring in that PikaRom. Will they be able to win this turn? I doubt it. There's no way they're going to get 5 energy on this thing, especially because they just wasted an E-switch to move the energy to Zero Aura. They could still maybe get a double custom catcher, though. If they play double custom catcher. They could still go custom catcher, knock me out with Plasma Fist on this Gengar. So that is still an option. So this is going to be a close game. It's going to kind of come down to what they're able to pull off here. It's going to come down to what they pull off. If they get the KO, they get the KO. If not, we might be pretty good. We'll see. We're going to get a Zapdos. There's nothing they can really do either to like survive. So they have to win this turn in order to win the game. There's nothing they can really do to survive. They're going to go for a Radar. They haven't played a Coco Prism yet, which is something to consider. Get rid of a Lysander Lab. They're going to go for a second Dedenne here. They're trying to dig. They need to find their resources. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they can't go for Tag Bolt to knock out Gengar. They might play the double custom catchers. I don't know. They've played a few amount of cards in their deck, and I haven't seen a custom catcher yet, which leads me to believe that they don't have any in the deck. And would they even have room for double custom catcher? They have like Electro Powers, Pokecoms, Pokegears, stuff like that. I don't know if they would have room for the double custom catcher. So we might be able to wrap up and lock this game up here, depending on what happens. Ooh, they're bumping their own Thunder Mountain for Viridian, which is good. Well, it doesn't really matter at this point. Viridian would have been nice to see a little bit earlier on in the video, but that's fine. Let's see, they're going to attach the Zapdos, which is, Zapdos won't knock out Giratina. I don't know why they did that. Oh, no! They actually have the double custom catcher. But do they have game? They need an energy on Zero Aura. They had the double custom catcher. Wow. GG. GG, man. Oh, no. GG. The thing is... Oh, we can't remember if we're playing Electro. I can't either. Oh boy. Oh boy. But it looks like my opponent does have game. I think they've played Electro Power. Oh, there we go. That's game. Rip. Wow. They actually pulled off the double custom catcher play. Wow. I was getting pretty confident, pretty cocky there, saying that they didn't have it, and they actually ended up pulling it off. GG, though, to my opponent. And once again, shout out to Palmer for providing the match here. We had a little bit of kind of technical difficulties throughout setting up the match here. But yeah, GG to my opponent. We did a good, we did good. We tried our hardest to kind of deny prizes and stuff like that. Double custom catcher, though, was pretty insane. There's no way you can predict it either. You just gotta hope they don't have the two things in their hand. We were one custom catcher short of winning the game, too. So it kind of came down to the custom catchers there. But that is going to be my Ultra Necrozma Malamar deck against PikaRom. Arguably, PikaRom is going to be, like, the best deck in the format in this new format. Better than Reshizard. So I think we did a good job putting up a good fight with our Ultra Necrozma deck. I do like this deck a lot. I think it is still really good. Again, we were just, like, one custom catcher short of winning the game. That was a pretty intense match. Maybe I could have played it better. Instead of using Gengar, I could try to use Giratina, but we weren't really given the Giratinas until later in the video, in the game. But that'll wrap up today's PTCGO video, guys, with that game. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to help on the road to either 5K subs or 6K subs, however many subs we have when this video gets uploaded. But yeah, this is my Ultra Necrozma Malamar deck. Showed it off. It's one of my favorite decks going in this new format. I definitely will be making a video on that eventually. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Check out the sponsor card by TCG in the description down below too. Use code LDF to get any Unified Mind codes. Pre-orders, support the channel. Follow me on Twitter too down below. And I'll see you guys later. Shout out to my opponent for providing the game. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.